I feel extremely ridiculous wearing these ears, but whatever. Hey guys, it's Alicia, and today I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial because a lot of my friends have asked me to do it, and I thought I would show you guys. So this is the completed look. I want to see how I made my face go from ugly to not as ugly. And then keep watching, and I will see you guys soon. Can we just admire my headband? To start, I use this. I like this stuff, but it's like $20, and as you're going to be able to tell, most of my makeup is not high quality stuff. I can't justify spending $20 on a lipstick. That might just be me, but I like to use this when I'm going somewhere special. The Too Faced Primed and Poreless. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer. So I usually use this, and you just kind of slap it on like you would sunscreen. So after that's done, I move on to my foundation. I use the L'Oreal True Match. I'm in the shade, I don't think this is even really my shade to be honest, Natural Buff N3. So I just kind of put it on the back of my hand and always pour way too much out on your hand, and then you have to awkwardly scoop it back in because you're dumb. And I like to use this brush. It's an e.l.f. brush. I got like a kit, 13 brushes or something for like $30, and then I kind of just stipple and blend. I feel very vulnerable without my makeup on. You guys have seen me nude or something. This brush typically doesn't shed, but sometimes because it's cheap. I think this retails for about $3 by itself, so there's bound to be some shedding. Just so you guys know, I am not trained in makeup in any sort of way. I'm not trying. Not trying to tell you how you should apply makeup. I am just telling you how I do makeup. If you like the way I do makeup, cool. If you don't, it's your prerogative, man. Don't forget to blend down your neck because apparently that's a thing you have to do, or everyone freaks the fuck out. Now I'm using this. It's the e.l.f. HD Lifting Concealer in Fair. I like it to be a little bit lighter because it helps kind of highlight your eyeball area, because apparently everyone likes to do that. Just kind of blend it in with my finger because it doesn't wipe all the product away like a brush or a sponge would. I think it does a pretty good job. And it was like $3, and I'm all about that cheap life. That cheap life, though. Abby's in the bathroom right now, putting her makeup on. Hey, Ab! Yeah. How you doing? Good. Well, next, I usually do my brows. So I start with the e.l.f. Wet Gloss Brow Lash. It's like this. It's like I think it's $1. So I start with this one. So I just kind of comb through with this stuff because I find that the product that I use next works best if it's got like a tacky base under it. I use this brush. It's gross. Don't want to talk about it. And I use this Victoria's Secret palette. It's fucked up. Oh my god. I've dropped this numerous times. I don't even know what this is called, to be honest. I use this kind of cooler tone brown. Does anyone else find it hard to not give yourself groucho brows? Because I do. Just kind of fill them in. And then I fill in my other brow. I was in the car with my mom today, driving her to work, and she started playing, well, she wasn't playing, but the radio was playing I'm a Believer by Smash Mouth. If you listen to Smash Mouth and you don't think of Shrek, that's weird, but also, why are you listening to Smash Mouth? I like to use this Gimme Brow by Benefit in light medium. I kind of like that it's lighter because it lightens up my brow hairs. I don't know how I feel about my brows today. they're not looking as good as they could be. That's okay. My eyebrows kind of vary day to day. Some days they're thicker, some days they're thinner. Sometimes they're longer, sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're more arched, sometimes they're more curved. So next, I take my e.l.f. blush brush. This thing works for everything. And I take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and I use 003 Natural and get the product, and then I like to pat on my eyes because it really just makes sure that it's applying the product there so it doesn't move. And I like to do it on my face where my gross acne is, because believe it or not, I'm a human and I get acne and I don't have nice perfect skin. Surprise, right? And then I take this powder brush by e.l.f. as well. It's the complexion brush and it's just big and fluffy. And I dab it in there and then I press. Okay, so then I move on to primer. I use the e.l.f. primer. Lots of e.l.f. products today. And I put a little bit in my eyes. And voila. And then I take the littlest bit on my finger of the powder again and I kind of go over top. And then I use my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk. And I just, because I don't have the sharpener, I don't feel like buying a sharpener. I kind of just go like this, because it works. Put it on my eye. And then I take my Wet n Wild shadow, it's a single shadow, looks like this, in the color Creme Brulee. I get it on my finger, again. It's the poor man's eyeshadow brush. Just put it on my eye, just to set it. Okay, so after that, I mean, I don't have like an everyday eye look. I just kind of, whatever I'm feeling, I'll do. But usually, because my eyes are between brown and green, I like to use purple because it helps bring out the green in your eyes. I go back into this thingamajig, and I like to take that color right there, and I take my little e.l.f. brush. It was like $1. It's the blending eye brush. I get it onto the brush, and I just kind of put it on my eye. Boom, you have a purple eye. Someone punched you in the eyeball. And then once you get it sort of equal, kind of, not really. Sometimes I'll take more colors and kind of blend them in, but I'll take the brulee color again and blend it out so it's not as harsh. And then bam, get that, wham bam. Wham bam van dan. I take this little brush, it's an e.l.f. Professional Defining Eye Brush. I take this purple here, and I'll kind of blend it on the lower lash line. I love this color, it's so creamy and pigmented. And then I kind of flick it up a little. Then I look in the mirror and see if I'm okay with it, and I'm okay with it. Next comes the pesky eyeliner, which is a pain in everyone's ass. I use the Revlon Color Stay Skinny Liquid Liner. Like this, it's not the best liner in the world, but it does the job, and it dries matte. You know what? I'm doing this off camera, off screen, because I can't do it. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. I did my liner off camera because I was having a lot of difficulties. I typically go for a more thin, I try, you know how annoying liner is. I go for a thin, long, kind of drawn outwards as opposed to upwards for my eye shape because I find it suits my eye shape the best. Also, I'm drinking tea now. Tea break. Next, I curl my lashes. I use this extremely disgusting Wet n Wild eyelash curler. It needs to be cleaned. Operate on your own risk because this can rip your lashes out. And I just kind of do it a little bit. Like that. Calm down, fellas. Anywho, Abby's letting me use her cute mascara. It's Tarte Lights Camera Lashes. And I'm gonna put some on my lashes. And I'm gonna do the beautiful face that every girl makes when they are doing their lashes. I was always told when I was younger not to put mascara on your bottom lashes. Something about guys don't like it when girls do that, and I was like, oh no, if guys don't like it, I can't do it. And I'm like, good. And then I use this mascara. This is the mascara I usually use, but I'm not wearing falsies today, so I thought I'd double up. And my sister is showering. Great. And then of course, you can't skip out on getting it on your fucking face like I just did. Okay, so next I use the same brush because I honestly do not care. And I take this taupe-ish shadow from my BH Day and Night palette. And I kind of contour my nose slightly. So I just like to give more definition so it doesn't look so giant. I don't think my nose is giant, but I like to make it smaller. Next, I like to bronze. I use my powder brush again and my e.l.f. contouring blush and bronzer duo, and I put a little bit on because it's quite pigmented. And now my AC heat decided to kick on too, so yay, more noises. Perfect. And I make sure I bring it down my neck too, just to make sure that everything kind of blends together. And then I take the same shadow that I used for my nose and my blush brush again. Like I said, this brush does everything. And I like to contour slightly. And then I use blush. I really like this e.l.f. blush. It looks like this. It's really pretty. It's in Pink Passion. Put a little bit on, and I apply it to my cheeks. I like to do more of the apples as opposed to cheekbone just because I feel it looks best on my face shape. But once again, personal opinion. And then I take the same brush again, and I take this little tiny custom compact quad from e.l.f. and I take this shimmery color. I don't know what color it is, but it's just like a pearly white shimmer color. I take it on the same brush, and I put it on the tops of my cheekbones. I like to put a little bit in the inner corner of my eyeballs just because I like the way that looks. Honestly, I don't usually wear lip stuff just because I'm always biting my lips. Usually I'll put on some chapstick. I'll use this Victoria's Secret little lip liner. It's just like a nude lip shade. Kind of line my lips and fill it in. They're so dry, oh my goodness. But yeah, that's essentially what I do. Take my hair down. And voila, I'm all done. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you think in the comments, as long as it's nice. Don't be mean to me. If you want to see more makeup tutorials, feel free to leave that down below. And like I said, this is just how I like to do my makeup. I'm just someone who likes makeup. I appreciate makeup. I like watching other people put on their makeup. So yeah, if you don't like it, that's fine. Just don't be an asshole about it, because no one likes assholes. Subscribe, check us out for new videos, and I will see you guys next time. Bye. Hey girl. Are you done? Oh, that was me. No, you're good, you're good. Say hi. Meow.